here. We are back with Avowed after a bit of problem with my OBS. And as you can see, I redecorated a bit. Hope you guys like it. Anyway, we found a watcher after me almost going crazy with the broken bridge and not knowing how exactly I was supposed to get over the other side. Anyway, we found her. We also took down a gang, and yeah, now we continue with the search of our murderer, because we were killed and brought back to life. Yes, it's crazy and a lot. Seriously, I asked our protagonist how he feels about it. Oh, bathtub. I said it last time and I say it again. This looks amazing. Can you still talk to
Try
her?
not to dream. It isn't safe anymore.
Yeah, that's easier said than done, to be honest. I know, it's beautiful, isn't it? Hello, Gabriel. Also, how do you expect us not to dream? I honestly think it's kind of impossible to not dream. Yeah, we were supposed to throw a coin here somewhere. Wait, was it? Yeah. You do know what happens to a person if they don't sleep after a while, right? That is what gave me this much trouble last time. That bloody thing. Oh. If you're saying you have trouble sleeping, welcome to the club. I'm the same. Oh, so this is... Oh. And... There. Now I could take all those coins, but no. It's her payment, even if she doesn't take it from people. He's still there. Ah, that's where it is.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm wondering how many people can say they solved their own murder by still being alive or brought back to life. I don't think many.
Careful. There's nothing more dangerous out here than taking a moment to relax.
Noticed. There we go.
Another win, but who's counting?
Whose arm is that? And where's the rest of him? Or her? Or them? Ooh. Neat. Right, let's go back in. Greetings.
Gates open now. Hope you haven't run.
Swift. This. Alright, nope, nope. Not going to smoke anything.
Is this what it's like to travel with Tom? I think you're used to this.
Murderers!
How awful.
Oh no.
Not to worry, envoy. Got one of the bastards.
Assassin's note. My friend and countryman, the envoy is alive and hunting us. Our position in the city is compromised. Use the final hours of this life gathering intelligence on the Aderian embassy and deliver it to us. Trust no one. Pray that the gods know what they are doing, for I no longer understand their motives. Yigwolf. Yigwolf?
Just another day.
One that's slowly ending.
We caught this one trying to break into the embassy.
It's a horrible situation all around.
You adherents are vile!
It's a horrible situation all around.
This isn't good. People are going to panic more and more.
Fresh from the finest distilleries in Third Bowl. Do not succumb to fear, friend.
If you're looking to celebrate water, I'd suggest the bathhouse. Wouldn't think assassins would be hiding out in a temple, but what do I know?
Welcome to the temple.
Greetings. What's this? Andra, Nagit, Lady of Lament, Mother. When you called so many godlike back to the divine source, many were spared, passed over. What say you to those of us who remain? Are we to carry out some great deed in our honor? Are we to live our lives as mere mortals, deprived of our love, of your love? Or are we to await the day when we too are called home? When I stood at the pinnacle of Ukaizo, I felt closer to gods than ever before. Now they could not feel more distant. About the names. Some sound kinda Asian, some other sound European, some sound kinda Nordic. Maybe it's a mix of all. Maybe I just imagine it. I don't know. Oh, I already heard that one. Sorry. Additional unread time. The sea and her love. The sea beheld her love, shining bright from on high. She bade him come down from this place in the sky. Her love could not be swayed, so she took a peace into her heart, and all who saw her gifted day slept in her bosom still. Greetings.
Hail and well met. The Temple of Andra is open to all. Oh, you must be the Adiran envoy. How wonderful to meet a godlike in our holy sanctum. I take it you're here on official business. Thankfully, no. Only the faithful and the devout come through here. Always have and always will. My goodness, no! People say they're outlaws blending in with honest citizens. Killers and cut purses of the lowest sort. But why ask me about the... Wait. You're not implying that I'm involved with that lot, are you?
Calm down.
You would bring politics into a house of divine worship? To think the Empire would fall to such depths. This has exhausted my patience. A temple is no place for an interrogation. Not to be rude, but Adirans only care about law and discipline, when they can impose it on others.
Well, at least she wasn't rude.
Why would anyone from Paradis trust the word of an Adiran, much less an envoy? That was you? Huh. All right. If you're willing to listen, then I'm willing to talk.
Finally, some progress.
Shush.
Yes, I'm with the Resistance.
Who?
We have a responsibility to defy your empire, to protect our way of life. For some of us, that means hiding in plain sight, passing messages between contacts, playing a role. For others, it's kill or be killed. Ask me anything you like, but be warned, you aren't ready for the answers. To be left alone. Paradis
Fair.
was fine without Adir. Your empire inserted itself where there was no need. You've impoverished us, turned my brothers and sisters into beggars, squatting outside our own city walls. None of them are the Emperor's plaything. You must be special, and not in a good way. Egwulf, a powerful man, but not in the way Adir understands power. When he knocks an arrow, the gods hold their breath. If you think you can reason with him, don't bother. You have nothing he wants. I have nothing more to say to you. If you're so eager to die again, the one you want is downstairs in the cistern. No doubt sharpening his blade. Here's the key. Now that my cover is blown, I won't be needing it anymore. The door is on the wall to your left. What difference is it to you? Don't take this the wrong way, but you're not as awful as I thought you'd be. As soon as I've tidied up my affairs, I'll hightail it out of Paradise. You won't see me again.
Be careful.
Well, that's over. How about we go deal with the Nim dude who killed you?
Am I too naive, too merciful? Maybe. But I don't want any unnecessary bloodshed if I can help it. A woman got caught smuggling her goods into the city today. That goddamn Tantirian envoy lent their aid to the lovely incompetent guard that was tasked with the inspection. Wait. The grenades! What were they doing with that? If not for help from a godlike, I'm sure that orc contact would have made it into the city just fine. She was hauled away to some cell or another. I just hope that whatever fate awaits her isn't too harsh. Yeah, me too, actually. Is there a fate worse than death here? Alright.
Stale air, thick darkness, and a smell that peels your eyes back. Reminds me of home.
No, I just skipped a bath.
Ew.
Rebels ahead. Stay alert.
I heard something. The envoy's here.
Let's go.
Careful.
Yeah.
These people aren't trained assassins. They're just regular people with weapons.
They're trying to kill us. What else do you need to know?
This page looks like it was penned recently and then ripped from its binding. What have I done? I made a terrible mistake. Either the prophecy was wrong or I misunderstood it. Either way, I'm damned. I have to hide this journal, scatter it to the sewers where even the gods cannot find evidence of my guilt. Forgive me, Leia. Wait. Us? Also, I think that's the first time anyone said our name. Everyone calls me Envoy, but the name that I chose for my character was Leia. Huh. How? Honestly, at this point I almost half thought Leia was... I almost thought Envoy was my actual name. It's Leia, but seems like I was A, wrong, and B, I also thought that others had forgotten.
Watch out. Pressure plates on the floor.
Oh. Don't even think about... Alright, that one's dead. Let's get over here. Oh no! Ah, I jumped too far.
If you want... That should disable the pressure plates.
Wait, what? Oh, for...
Quiet, Nim dude.
Here it comes.
Missed the lever on the wall. But seriously, it's just, I haven't read my character's name outside of the character sheet in so long. I thought everyone just knows me as Envoy in this game.
I was just getting warmed up.
Enhancement, kill 15 enemies with sneak attacks and
You know what that web means.
spiders. I'm going to look around here a bit more and then we can go. Oh.
Aye, aye.
Ready, aim. Fire. Of course, we can go through there, so, something here. Nope. So, the way full of spiders it is.
Ready, aim.
If I was in the game and I had to go in there, I wouldn't.
More blister spiders. Fuitu meio.
Coming in hot. Stand back. Aye, aye. There's nowhere to go. Stand back.
Assets potion.
Coming in hot.
Of course.
Show me what you got.
Oh, that's a big.
Well done.
Wait up. Already? Oh!
Try a better weapon.
I think it's cool that that Marius can teleport. I mean,
What about these spiders? Are they threatening enough for you?
definitely.
Spiders are just trying to survive. Maybe these people are too. Guns. Not this sucker again.
Sense a Marius lecture coming.
And I sense those are people who wanted to survive too.
Here it comes. Ready, aim. Coming in hot. Stand back.
Thing over here.
Ready, aim.
Boom. Greetings. Wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. This with piece of ornament contains the morbid braid Uskain. O quiet slave, accept this offering as worthy sacrifice. In darkness did I nurture. I started the normal Monster Hunter games, but the ones that I really played are the Monster Hunter stories. You know, where you're not a hunter but a rider, like, and you're friends with the monster, and like you can fight side by side with them. In darkness did I nurture my hatred and drink of its bile. In shadow did I unleash it upon those that would control me. Into hiding will I return to escape the light scrutiny, and in your name resist the yoke of stiffing authority. But what did they do down here? Oh, so we are on the other side of the door there. What's this? Ooh. Oh. Grenade. Okay, why do I find so many health potions? I have a bad feeling. Oh, there we go. Ah, yeah, I heard of that, but I haven't tried it yet, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure about it, and I want to give Avowed a try first. Also, anyone saw the trailer to Pokemon ZA? No? Nobody? Anyway, I can't wait for it to finally be released. I love Pokemon. And seeing how XY was like my first Pokemon game ever, this makes it kinda more special for me. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like that, okay? I want to go up there. Let me go up there. Can I just... Oh! Oh! Time to freeze this place and... actually, no, not really freeze it, just make a path. There we go.
That key opens the big double doors we saw on the way here.
Exactly. Now let's take another look around there so we don't miss anything.
Remember that time in Emerald Stair? You let that thief take all our supplies.
Oh,
was
no.
starving.
I wasn't gonna kill a man over a few rations.
We needed our supplies. We almost died without them.
True.
You let your heart get in the way of your survival.
When did you become a poet?
Just blessed day now. Like it?
Still needs work.
Time to freeze again. And of course I can't. Ugh. Right, let me just there we go. What? Guys? Let me just... There you go.
A freezing spell would break through that. Or an Eye of Remergond if you got one.
Don't worry, I got you. That's why it's important to gather items. Anything up here? No? Right. Every time I hit the wrong button. Huh. Oh.
Why would you waste time building a deadly trap when a simple no entry sign would suffice?
Some people have way too much to say.
Okay. Careful. There we go.
Over there. You can see it from the lights. For all the good it does from here.
Phew. Hello?
What was that? You're not getting away. Get off, push back.
You're mine now.
Yeah.
I actually wanted to do something else, but that works too.
Didn't think that much of a pity. You're still mad about that thief, but we made it back to town, even without our supplies.
Not the blessed day point. You see a threat, you stop them. You don't give it your rations.
You think everyone's out to get you? This is why you don't have more friends.
Ooh, he went there. Sorry. And of course. Fresh water. I'm looking for other notes. Eh.
Eyes open.
You're gonna regret this.
Next one's mine. Nice job, everyone.
Wait, 3? Where's 2? I know there has to be a 2. Some silver. Okay, let me just okay, you guys might be annoyed by it, but I really want to find that note. So forgive me. Why is there an egg? Oh! Why? Did I seriously forgot to turn those off? Can't believe it. Alright. Yes! This journal entry is dated several weeks ago. My sources tell me an envoy is coming from Adai. Strange. What can they accomplish here that Inquisitor Levitt can't? We will have to observe from afar and remove them if they become a problem. We knew this day was nigh. The Empire is coming for us.
That should disable the pressure plates.
I already did. After I forgot.
That key has to belong to that door over there.
Yes, we already went through there. I also disabled those traps. Now, for log entry 3. Oops. And there. This journal entry is dated several days ago. Now my sources tell me the envoy is a godlike. This changes everything. The prophecy says a godlike will come to living lands and death will travel in their wake. We must act now and halt destiny in its tracks, even if I must spill godlike blood. Wait, can I look at the journal again? Tutorials, documents, law. No, parodies. There. Ah, yes. Only recently, one was weeks ago, one was a month ago, and one was only recently made. Oh, wait, is there? No, there's nothing more. Alright, up we go.
So,
Accurate.
would you have killed that thief for taking our stuff?
Shh, Nimdut. Someone's up ahead.
Quick and quiet.
Oh, no, you
Don't!
At least I took one out. Hey! There we go. There we go. Let's see. Pelts and copper.
I would have sent that thief on his way, without our Bleste supplies.
Then he would have died. How do you know?
We didn't.
That was it! There you are. What? Hey. Right. Got the stuff, got the goodies. Wanna jump over here. Crouch. Jump over here. Open the chest. Wait. Was it only for loot? Oh well. Over here. And let's see. Now we're up above here.
Get ready. My money says our assassin's on the other side of that door.
In that case. Hello! Here's Akaya.
So it is true. You're alive. You're truly alive.
We're not
Spoken
dead
like
at
an
least.
assassin who's confident in his work.
Well, how could this be? I killed you. The whims of the gods are a mystery to us both. Stay your weapon, please. Hear me. Let me speak for Paradise. Then you can decide if we part as friend or as foe.
Alright, Gabriel. See you later then. If you join or want to rest the way. See ya!
Envoy, I killed you because the people of Paradise have suffered under the boot of Adir. Because it was not the ambassador's face that appeared to me in a dream, but yours.
Huh?
Indeed, I see now that I may have misunderstood it. Your face was as clear in my mind as it appears to me now. You were standing under the sign of Adir. Your feet became roots and reached deep into the soil, wrapping round Ardra in the darkness. Dreams, visions, they can be confusing things. I took the vision as a call to kill you in the hopes that I might stop Ardea from conquering this land.
We're in the dream. You're told to kill us. What part of this dream said, go kill that person? Like, seriously, where did it say kill them?
No. The gods spared you for a reason. And I have faith in the gods. I cannot imagine what the gods want for us, but you are at the center of it. The proof stands before me.
There's definitely something. It's written all over your face.
Rude.
The only thing standing before us is a bunch of well-armed people. Let's take this slow. No sudden movements.
The gods aren't finished with you yet. You tell me, godlike. You have me cornered, but I will not hesitate to defend myself. Cowardice is not our way. My fate is in your hands. Do with it what you will. If you take nothing else from this, remember that the cruelty of the Steel Garrote has no end. The Deerans have bought most of the property in Paradise, pushed out many of the families. You installed yourselves at Fort Northridge to police trade and fishing with no authority. Ardea now controls the import of all foreign goods, forcing Paradisans to deal with your people to get them.
That may not be the whole story, but it's part of it.
Such dealings are regulated through Aderan contracts, contracts that are both deceptive and manipulative. When Paradisans dare to challenge these contracts, we're punished by the Steel Garrote. Whatever wrong I've committed against you, I will not apologize for striking back at Ardea. You mean it? You have no thirst for vengeance, no righteous desire for justice.
Yeah, what he said.
You're really letting us go? I will. Though I doubt anyone will believe me. Thank you, Envoy. If our paths are meant to cross again, let it be in peace.
Big mistake, Envoy. He killed you once. He'll do it again.
But in
When a
other
warrior acts with honor, we mark the occasion with a gift, and in my case, an apology. Please, accept both.
Free. The hair forgives. The tide ends on the placid shore. We learn. We twine.
You know, it's harder to keep you alive if you keep setting free all the people who want to kill you.
Relax, Marius. If he wanted the envoy dead, I doubt he'd send us away with presents. Impressive. I'm starting to see why your emperor trusts you.
Besides, if we ever could need help, we could ask them.
Don't bother going back to the way. Between the pillars to the right of the stairs. That's her way out. One more thing. Thanks. We were wrong about you.
How do we know this envoy isn't going to stab us in the back?
Adirans are true to their word, usually to a fault.
What about the Inquisitor? You really think she'd back down?
Oh, she's gonna kill us. Never doubt it. But we'll give her a chase she won't forget.
You're all right in my book, envoy.
For what it's worth, I'm very sorry for the part I played in your untimely death.
You're not what I expected.
I get this a lot. call to arms. Brothers and sisters of Paris, it is well past time to push these Adirian dogs out of the living lands, out of our home. It is only through our bravery and might that our children and their children may live freely. Instead of being ground down beneath the heel of Adir, fear not death, for it is a kind of fate and subjugation, and only through spilled blood will we remain independent from an empire that cares for nothing for us. Clever Edmund, your help has not gone unnoticed, and it is appreciated, but there is so much more to it on. The Dairians will not stop until they've taken control of every last inch of Paradise. If not the entirety of the living lands, we need more to stand against them. More resources, more arms, more armor, and most importantly, more people. I urge you to meet with me in person. Between my rebels and there is no doubt in my mind that we can push these Imperials from our home. Think about it. Why? He tried to contact the Clavier? Oh, there it is. Out here. Open.
Hopefully you made an ally here today, envoy.
We'll definitely be seeing them again. You all but guaranteed that.
Unfortunately, I don't think your friends at the embassy will be happy about this.
Yeah, probably. And
I never
what
really
is
expect
that?
them to be happy about anything.
Ew, ew.
I have some thoughts, envoy. Let's have another one of our chats back in camp.
Sure. Oh, didn't see that on the front. Oh. There are a lot more people in here than last time. And apparently I can talk to none of these people. Excuse me, excuse me. Never mind. So, you both of them want to talk to me in the camps. Alright. Yes. So, both of you want to talk?
It's not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you. And since you set them free, you get to deal with them again sometime in the future. That's interesting. Good to know you're the forgiving sort. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think.
Only for
You
myself.
found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius. Anyway.
Dude.
You too.
Hi.
Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered. What I find interesting is how you handled him. You really had him at a loss when you let him go. Me too, for that matter. Don't get me wrong, I'm impressed. Not many in your position would have let him walk away. I think the Living Lands has a way of wringing the tenderness out of those who survive it. Even though most of us come here looking for a second chance, it's rare that we offer one. Why'd you do it? That's admirable. I'm afraid we haven't seen the last of this conflict, though. Eagwolf isn't the only hothead in the Living Lands, and he's certainly not the only one with his hackles up about all you Adira newcomers. And Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse.
Please don't remind me. So I think I'm going to... Making chat a bit bigger. Sorry. Anyway, let's continue.
They're a match to a powder keg. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Adiran presence, and they're as harsh as Wodaka herself. Mine, too. I understand discipline, but you've got to know when to give. It remains to be seen whether Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwig are rowing in the same direction. But I fear there's trouble on the horizon, especially if the Steel Garrote's tactics win out. Nice to know I'm in good company. Just thinking about Claviger Amon. I let him down. I've let a few people down over the years, but I did promise someone once that I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions. And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts.
I drank something and got wrong. Got down the wrong pipe, I'm sorry. Sorry. That kind of scared me right now.
You don't miss much, do you?
Nope.
That's a story for another time. I've had all the doom and gloom I can stand for one night. Sleep easy, Envoy. As best you can.
Yeah, too.
Night, Envoy.
What are you grinning about?
Huh? I wasn't grinning.
Right. Well, stop it.
That's just how my face looks, Marius. Hey, you got something on your mind? Something you want to talk about?
See? You're doing it now.
Well, now you're being funny.
Oh, gods. I'm just making it worse.
Let's see, what can we...